Hi guys, it's Ruth Delgado, and this is Ruth Delgado's Glamour page. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back, checking me out again. And if you haven't been here before, and this is the first time that you may have clicked on this video, welcome. And I hope you have a good time here. Actually, you know what? Hope out the window. I know you're going to have a good time here. If you're a level-headed person that enjoys, inspiration, enjoys good vibes, and kind of like a tribal energy where you got somebody that's like basically sharing what they're learning through life with you, then you'll love it here. No problem at all. I love having you here. So, check out. Check me out. Check me out. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? A little glisten, a little glittery. I'm gonna turn around so y'all can see the back. Sweetie's, of course, right here next to me. Y'all, I can't move like I usually do because for some reason lately my arm says Pretty Princess in the back. But for some reason my arm has been bothering me. I'm not sure like what I've done like with my arm to make that be a situation, but that's what's going on right now. So if y'all see like I look like I'm a little stiff, that's why. I need to do some yoga and meditation and stuff like that, which I will be doing soon. But for now, I'm here to talk to you guys for a little while. If you guys are anything like me and you may be a little bored in the house sometimes, then you maybe won't mind a little convo, a little chat. Why not? Okay, so I have been doing a little research or what have you, and like seeing what's been going viral, seeing what people like to look at, you know. And I've been also noticing some comments and some likes and dislikes that other people have been having. And I decided to speak on a few things because I feel like these are things that are pretty important anyway, so they should be spoken about anyway. So why not take it and use my platform, which is my Ruth Delgado's Glamour page, to speak on it? So that's what I'm doing. What I'm going to talk about right here is going to be called Stop Blaming the Black Mothers for the Tainted Youth because they need their fathers too. Okay? So, a lot of times will go through like my Facebook or my Instagram and I'll see maybe like posts or what's on your mind post or memes being made. Excuse me, y'all. Memes being made and people basically describing how they feel, what's going on in their emotions and their feelings or whatever. And I had someone who, obviously I'm not going to share her name, but she is someone that I am friends with on Facebook. I don't know her personally. I just kind of like, you know how when you scroll past some people that, is friends with other people that you're friends with on Facebook, and you look at a person, you be like, oh, they look interesting, and, friend them. I think that's how she and I became friends. She shared a post, and matter of fact, I'm gonna read some of her posts so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. She shared a post where She was talking about how these children out here are suffering because the mothers are very tired, very overwhelmed, ladled down with responsibility because they have to be responsible. And, all right, let me go to the original post. Okay, so she said, every generation has its issues, but dang, these kids coming up are out here bad. And it's sad. So many mothers chasing the bag, the man, the life, everything but their child. She said she has a certain amount under her roof, and she don't want to hear about it. She said we all get tired, we all get weak, but we can't give up because we still have these babies. How these babies carrying guns to school, shame on every single one of you who came from real cities to this small town with all the dumb, broke, ghetto mentality. Get y'all heads out the clouds, the internet, and the videos and come back down. The babies need you. And by babies, I'm talking birth through 30. What is going on? I paraphrased a few things because I'm doing the best that I can to ensure that I don't cuss so much. Sometimes I slip. My bad when I do in advance. But, I paraphrased it. But it was an entire, paragraph. And I responded saying, I can read my entire one because I didn't cuss. Not in that, at least, but I do cuss. If you guys watch me, sometimes I do cuss. Excuse me when I do. But one person made a comment on that post, not the one that made the post, but somebody else, and said, "And what are the fathers doing?" And I agreed with her. And I actually put my 2 cents in, of course. And excuse me for a moment. And I said, do we realize that one of the reasons why these kids are suffering so bad is because of the absentness of their fathers and the fact that their mother is all they have. And then the mothers are so tired and burnt out, we need the men to stand up, and that's the problem. The men, are allowed to have way too many excuses. Meanwhile, the women are raked through the coals trying to do everything that she's not even supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be the weaker sex, and she's forced to be the strongest, and that's why this is going on. If we stop giving men passes and hold them to their responsibilities, maybe some changes will occur. That was my comment that I put on her post underneath the young lady that expressed what she said about the fathers, because I'm like, I agree, because that's what's missing. Yes, in some families, but it's not usually as common in families for the mothers to not be the stronger ones and the ones that's just sticking it through and not leaving and hanging in there and doing the best that she can for the children. It's very common in the inner city. I know personally because my mother was a single mother. So it's like I know personally through my experience that it's very common. So, I get that a lot of times we try to, empathize with men, being black women, and knowing how harshly they're judged, how terribly, horrible it is that they constantly get gunned down, killed in the streets. beat down, beat up mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's like, it's ridiculous. And you, as a black woman, know you have a brother, you have a father, you have a cousin, you have any male in your life, boyfriend, husband, whatever. The struggle of black men. And so, yes, I do get it that a lot of times they make us feel so horrible by making them responsible with something they're supposed to be responsible with, which is a family that they built with you. But anyway, they make us feel so horrible for trying to make them responsible and try to bomb rush us with the whole, oh, I'm going through this. So he might be having a case and he might be just got out of jail, or might be trying to fight a bit to make sure he don't go into jail, or trying to hide out, trying to make sure he don't get killed. It could be anything. Or trying to make sure that if he gets stopped by the cops, he don't get shot. Like, as a black woman, as a lot of us black women out here know, that watch me, that know our struggle and our story, we know, black man, we know what you go through. And that's why a lot of times we have given y'all passes. That's why a lot of times we have said it's all right. It's not, though. But that's why we have said that for y'all and just took it onto ourselves, which we should not have and should not keep doing, because that's not what we're supposed to do. We are not built for that. We are soft. We are dainty. We are ladies. We're not built to be doing the same thing the man is built to do. But y'all don't want to pay that any attention. Y'all just want to dump everything on us. It's just like, just dump it on you. And us women, my arm, y'all. But us women, a lot of times we just take it because, like the young lady has mentioned, and I haven't read all her comments, but she's mentioned in her comments, she said, I have my situation and my kids need me, because if I give up, then they have nobody. And she's absolutely right. That's why most mothers don't, because they know it's really absolutely no hope whatsoever. Zero, zilch, nada hope at all. If it wasn't for the women of the community wouldn't be a community. Okay? It wouldn't. So I chose to speak on this because I've realized, even in this post, how even women seem to blame women so heavily. Men seem to blame women so heavily. Everybody blames the woman, especially the black woman in the black community. And I speak so heavily on black because, just in case you ain't noticed, yeah, baby, I'm black. So that's what I talk about. I talk about what I understand. I understand the black culture. I understand the black struggle. I understand our life and what we go through on a day-to-day basis. So if you're not of black descent, I am not against you at all, but I am for my people, as I should be. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you see the fro, you see the big earrings. My personality matches it, okay? So just so you guys know, I don't have anything against any other nationality. We are all beautiful. We are all amazing. We are all wonderful. But I got to vouch for mine. Okay? I got to. Because don't nobody else vouch for us. Sometimes we don't even vouch for ourselves. But you ain't getting that over here. I'm vouching for mine over here. Period. And that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. Anyways, so I decided to really make a video on this, because I was like, that is a situation that touches close to my heart, because, man, I didn't have a father in my life. Even my mother didn't have a father in her life. Like, it's too heavy in the black community, or I don't know about any other community where that might be heavy at, but I know it's way too heavy in the black community where the father figures are not there. Or if they are there, they're so toxic and so messed up. It's like, ooh, you're here, but we don't know. I'm going to just leave it at that. We don't know. So I feel like, you know, as a sister out here, and I say a sister because I'm talking to the black brothers, as a sister out here, you know, we need you, brothers. We need y'all. You know, we believe in y'all, even when y'all don't believe in yourselves, and y'all know it. Y'all know it. We believe in y'all, but it frustrates us when y'all disappoint us time and time again, over and over again, and then y'all want us to hang in there with y'all. You can't even hang in there with yourself. How you want me to hang in there with you? And how long I'm finna hang? I don't hang long. And my arm messed up now. I'm not hanging long, honey. So you better get it together, okay? But basically, my message through this video about how, people should really stop talking so harshly on the youth and the children, and blaming the children, as well as people also should stop being so hard on black women, when black women in the community has been the only beings in the community that has kept the community from completely flopping. Okay, if it wasn't for a lot of black women raising families by themselves of multiple 6, 8, 3, 2 children by themselves, 10, 18 children, some of these mothers be having a lot of kids, baby. So, and they raise them all by themselves. That needs to stop, because these children need their parents. They need them. Even if they're not children anymore, so they still need their parents. Like, yo, y'all, I'm 33 years old as of today. And what's today? September 12th, 2022. I'm 33. And a lot of y'all not. If today or tomorrow I was to either find out who my father was or get a father figure in my life, y'all know how much that would be a beautiful experience for me, being as though I never had a father figure. And then it's so crazy because people like to judge. I got a guy that told me one time, and I was like, what? How effed up is that? I had a guy tell me that I used to date, he's an ex of mine, tell me, oh, you're lucky that I still want to F with you, because I usually don't date women that I know have no father figure or have negative father figures in their lives. Excuse me? What? So you finna tell me, this is what I said. I'm paraphrasing, because of course I don't know exactly what I said, because it was years ago, but I know how I think, and this is 9 times out of 10 what I said to him. I said, so you mean to tell me you're gonna make a judgment on this young woman that grew up without a father, which is something that she did not choose? First of all, she didn't choose to be on this planet. She daggone sure didn't choose to be on this planet, have a father that is not active in her life, which would be beneficial for her, so she can be able to pick better father figures that she might have children with. But you mean to tell me you're going to judge her because of that and tell her, oh, you're lucky that I still want you? I told him, well, you're lucky that I even still want to talk to you. Because, who do you think you are? Oh no, you don't make judgments on people because, oh, they didn't have the father figure in their life. And he did. He had a father figure in his life, his whole life. And I'm like, you were lucky. You were blessed for that, darling. You don't talk down somebody else because they didn't get that blessing. How dare you? The nerve that some people be having, I'll be like, wow, like the gall, like for real. But anyways, so guys, I hope you guys get the gist of where I was going with this. You know, understand that we all need our father figures in our lives. We need that love from a male figure, whether you're male child or female child. doesn't matter. You still need that father figure in your life to get you to overstand life, to be able to experience life with you, to be able to show you what to look for in your journey looking for a mate. Like all of that. Like that's what having a father figure is for, period. To either teach the man how to be a good man and provide, protect, and love for his family, and or to teach the woman what kind of man that she should be available for when he's ready to look for her and find her, and how she should be towards that male, and how it feels to be loved by a man. Genuine love, not love because they went was between your legs, but genuine love. Like that's so important. It's very important. And it's like, I understand because of our struggles that we have not been able to really control. And I put fingers up like this for a reason, because even though you can't directly control it, you can. Because if you control your behavior better and you start thinking more than you do and thinking before you do, and stop just running ragged and never allowing yourself to really grow and mature. I'm sorry, y'all gotta look at the cat and make sure he's not eating on plastic, because Sweetie will get the chomping down on some plastic. So I'm trying to make sure that he's not doing that. But that's why it's just like, for me, I know that that's what the community needs more than anything. We need our fathers. And even as adults, I know she said from like birth to like 30, but honestly, I feel like the whole lifespan needs your father. As long as your father is alive, you need to have your father in your life, because even as an adult over 30, you still need your father in your life to show you that love and support, especially if you never felt it before and you never had that before. We should not put an age limit on when you should be able to feel that love from family, because family is supposed to rock with you through thick and thin throughout time. So why are we putting an age on it? All right, guys. So that's all I have for this video. Might be coming back later on today with a few more. So y'all check me out later in the next video. Make sure you press that like button and you comment and you subscribe to become what? A part of the Truth Tribe. Because why? Because when you vibe with Ruth, you're definitely vibing with the truth. And that's what we about. We about the truth. We about rocking with what is actually real. What the real deal is. No fakes over here. We don't play that. All right, y'all. Peace and love. I will see you guys in the next video.